Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Helium 10 Weekly Buzz. My name is Lem Turner, and this is the show where we get you familiar with the latest news in the Amazon and e-commerce space, interview people in the industry that you need to hear from, and provide you with a training tip of the week that will give you serious strategies for serious sellers of any level in the Amazon, Walmart, and e-commerce world. So let's see what's buzzing this week. Today, we're going to be going over some of our top news of the week, including Amazon updates, listing analyzer, and talking about our bigger, better launch. Let's get started first with our news of the week. First up, we have our brand analytics, which is going to be talking about, it comes directly from Amazon Seller Central news piece that brand analytics is removing two of its features. It's removing the item comparison feature as well as the alternative purchase behavior dashboard as of June 30th. They will no longer be available after that date. Now, according to Amazon, seller feedback and usage data indicated that these dashboards weren't as helpful as they originally thought. So they're going to be eliminating those and seeking to add in new features in 2023. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below if you use this or if you're like, I could do without it. Let me know. Moving on to our second news piece of the week, we have our suggested bid updates. So this was really interesting. This is something that I found just kind of like navigating the Amazon advertising console, which was really interesting, of seeing Amazon suggested bids. Now, for all of those who are unaware about Amazon suggested bids, they provide you with bid suggestions based on the product and the keyword or product target that you're looking to go after, right? Just to give you an idea of what might be a competitive bid for that specific keyword target and for the specific product that you're advertising on. Now, but however, and this isn't available for all accounts, so I would check to see if your account has this feature. It's able to tell the difference between regular days and special events. And so I'm thinking it doesn't give you a specific definition as to what special events is, but I'm thinking that it's Cyber Monday, Black Friday, maybe even Prime Day. So be sure to check your advertising console to see if you have this update, because apparently it'll show bids specifically for these special events up to 90 days prior to the event. As of right now, based on what I can see, it doesn't show any data available right now, but I'm very interested to see just how much Amazon's algorithm is going to increase these suggested bids for special events, maybe such as Prime Day. I don't know. Keep an eye out, though. Moving on to our third news piece of the week, we have Bing launching a new marketplace. Now, this is really, really interesting. So they quietly launched a new retail marketplace to compete against Google. It's called Buy Direct, and Bing aims to drive a modest $25 million in sales by 2023. Now, a source has said that Bing claims that it is better than Google Shopping at helping people discover products that they might be interested in, purely because Bing lets people set their shopping preferences to show relevant products. For example, someone can choose to see fitness products or electronics, and Google Shopping ranks products with its algorithm that uses factors like what terms people have searched for and what they've looked at in the past. So that's pretty interesting information to see that Bing's looking to kind of get competitive in this marketplace. And only $25 million, while that may seem like a lot to the heavy majority of us, to massive conglomerate like Microsoft, that's not too much, right? So let me know what you guys think. Is this something to be keeping an eye out for? Maybe is this the new Amazon? I don't know. We'll see. But let us know in the comments below what your thoughts are. All right, so that ends our news of the week. So now we're going to transition into some of our AMA of our most frequently asked questions here at Helium 10. So with our first question, will deleting my SKU ruin everything? Now, what am I talking about in this scenario? It's more specifically about when you are having, and when Amazon sellers are having issues with updating their content on the back end or the front end of Amazon. Sometimes when you make a case with Amazon seller support, they're going to suggest that you delete that SKU from your inventory, wait 24 hours, and then re-upload it with proper information that you're looking to change. Now, this can be really scary because even though they say it won't affect your reviews, it won't impact your sale, or it will impact your sales a little bit, but it won't impact your reviews or it won't impact your inventory or anything like that. It's still scary to like delete something from the back end of your inventory and then have to re-upload it. But we've done it here at Helium 10. We did it and we'll be releasing a blog post about it soon about how we manage to fix items, and it won't ruin everything. Actually, if you just follow what the seller support associate says and you wait 24 hours, wait 24 hours and upload that new flat file if you're going to use that, or inventory flat file, then you can go ahead and make those changes and it will be okay. So don't worry about having to delete your SKU. Obviously, only do it if the Amazon seller or support associate recommends that you should do it. But keep in mind that if you do get to that point, that you won't have any issues. And as long as you follow their instructions, you should be good to go and you won't see any impact to your reviews or inventory. So moving on to our next question. Is Manage Your Experiments worth doing? Now, Manage Your Experiments is Amazon's free A/B testing tool where you're able to test things such as images or your product title or even A+ content, right? You're able to compare and contrast. And what it's going to do is essentially split your traffic in two and drive half your traffic towards one version and the other half towards the other version, right? And it's going to give you a ton of data. Now, this may seem like, oh, it's totally worth doing, but the reason why people often question this is because one, you're providing Amazon with your data information. So some people do have concern about that. And two, it takes 4 weeks, around 4 to 5 weeks ish to get results back. But I still think all in all, it's still 100% worth it because one, it's free to everyone who's brand registered. And two, you're getting data directly from Amazon, right? And this is invaluable data for you to be able to understand of, hey, I'm able to consistently push the needle of conversion rate, of click-through rate, of whatever it is you're looking to test by doing Manage Your Experiments and just by doing simple changes, like maybe changing a couple words in your product title, maybe having a specific keyword in your image or anything like that you might be looking to advertise towards. Whatever it is you're looking to make the change for or experiment on, Manage Your Experiments can be an extremely helpful tool for you. And we truly do think that's worth doing. So go ahead, try it out. And in 4 weeks, let me know what you think. And for our third question of the day, we do have a third question, which is, should I do a percentage off coupon or should I do dollars off coupon? Now, that is definitely a great question that people have of when I do a percentage-based coupon or a dollar-based coupon, which one is better? Now, when it comes to that question, often people usually assume because of large shopping sales like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we see a lot of brands and a lot of products doing the percentage off coupons. But believe it or not, we have found that the dollar off coupons actually has a better conversion rate only because people don't like to do math, right? That's surprising, right? People don't like to do math. So even if it's, let's say it's $19.95, but you're offering 25% off, I'm like, carry the one, like that's math. I'm not, people aren't trying to do that, I guess, apparently. But when you are selling something for $19.95 and you say, hey, $5 off, people immediately know, oh, cool, $14.95. All right, I'll go ahead and buy it. So based on what we've seen in the Helium 10 Facebook groups, so if you haven't been part of that, feel free to go ahead and check that out. Based on what we've seen through the Helium 10 Facebook groups, through our own selling channels, and just in the circles that we're in, we've seen that the dollars and the straight value of a dollar-based coupon and promotion does convert better, or does lead to better conversions than a percentage-based coupon. So definitely keep that in mind the next time you're looking to do a promotion or a coupon on Amazon. All right, fantastic. Well, that does it for our questions of the week. So now let's get into our tip of the week in the form of a video that shows us all about how you can quickly analyze the ins and outs of a listing.
Hello guys, I'd like to introduce you to the Helium 10 tool, Listing Analyzer. Now this is a tool maybe that has functions that you're not familiar with because not many tools have anything like this. As a matter of fact, the full functionality of this tool, no tool out there has. So let me just explain maybe who would use this tool and under what circumstances. So first of all, who is this tool for? Probably if you're a private label seller, you would get the most out of this tool because what it does, it can give you at a glance either a single product or a group of products, some high level information about that product or products, plural. You can look at things such as how many reviews it has, what kind of listing optimization quality they have, how does it compare to the other products in their niche, what are some of the top keywords that are generating sales potentially for that product or group of products. And then you can even get some advanced information such as their image strategy. So in this video, I'm going to show you a lot of the different menus and columns and what they mean on how to look at one particular or one singular ASIN. And then the next videos, I'm going to show you some more advanced features in the tool. You guys ready? Let's go ahead and hop right into it. So I'm going to be here first of all in Amazon, and let me just copy the ASIN from one of these products here. Let's go ahead and copy this one. I can just click on this. And I'm going to go ahead and go to Listing Analyzer now, and I'm going to paste it right here. All right. Now, as soon as I paste it, it will goes ahead and recognizes as an ASIN here. In the later video, like I said, I'm going to paste other ASINs here as well. I have the history right here of all of the searches that I've done, so I can pull that up here. And let's go ahead and analyze this ASIN. All right. So first of all, let me just tell you that some of this information, depending on the level of Helium 10 account you might not have full visibility. But if you have a diamond and above plan, you're going to see everything that I'm seeing here. All right. So since I entered only one ASIN, only one product is going to show here. And it's showing me the listing quality score. I'm going to get a little bit more into that in a little bit. It tells me where the seller is from. This one is from the Republic of Korea. Annyeonghaseyo. This one here is the rating, review count, how old the listing is. It's fairly new. It's only 4 months old. The retail price, estimated sales and revenue, the fulfillment, how many keywords it has in the top 10. And of those keywords in the top 10, what is the total search volume? That's actually pretty valuable information to see. You can kind of see its market penetration that way. Now, remember how I mentioned that there's this listing quality score? Well, this is a lot more detailed than the one that we have in the Chrome extension. And here it breaks down that score. All right. So it's 8.5. Well, what makes up this score? It talks about the title not containing symbols, the title having 150 characters at least or not, which is usually best practice. And again, guys, these are based on best practices overall. There might be some categories where, you can't do 150 characters, but this is just a general best practice guideline and baseline that we have here. The first making sure the first letter of the bullet points is capitalized, that the bullet points are not in all caps. They actually got a negative mark because of that, and that they have at least 1,000 characters in the description, or they have A+ content. We also break down some of their media. Like how's the pixels, that how many do they have? At least 1,000 by 1,000. How many images do they have? Do they have video, etc. All right. Now that's a great way to look at the listing optimization. Here we look at some of the top products in that niche and then give you their market average. So here's the product that we had. And as you saw up here, it had about 4,600 estimated sales, but the market average is about 5,000. So it's right there around the average. Here's the average price. You can see that's actually a very expensive product compared to other products in the niche. How the number of reviews stack up and other parts here. One of my favorite parts is the top keywords analysis. So as you guys saw up here, there's 221 keywords that it has in the top 10. And of those keywords, it has a total search volume of over 200,000. So basically every month, there are 200,000 searches where this product is showing up on page 1, position 1 through 10. And you can see the position here of all of these keywords. If some of these are truncated, I can just put my mouse here and let me just make this a little wider so I can see the full keywords here. So we see a lot of branded searches. This is Whitestone Dome. It was 1 the last time Helium 10 checked. And some general keywords here like S22 Ultra Screen Protector Glass. It was position 1. And then you could see some of those keywords that are listed here. And then if I wanted to go out and see the rest of those keywords, I would hit here, see full list of keywords in Cerebro. So just by putting in an ASIN, I get tons of information here. One more thing I want to show you guys is what these symbols mean. Right here, this is magnet. So if I wanted to search this keyword in magnet and get some more keywords related to this, I can do that. If I just want to search this keyword on Amazon, I would hit this button. This button here shows that a different product showed up as Amazon's choice for this keyword. All right, so it's kind of like grayed out here. If there is ever a full color Amazon logo, that means that this product itself was Amazon's choice for that keyword the last time we checked. As we can see here, there are no keywords where it had Amazon's choice for that keyword. All right. So again, guys, this is just an absolute great tool to use to get some high level information on a single ASIN. But where you really get the benefit, guys, is when you put multiple ASINs, and you can put a lot of ASINs here. And that is when the magic happens. So make sure to check the next video so that you can understand what kind of information shows when you have multiple ASINs there and how you can use that information for your Amazon business. We'll see you in the next video.
So if you want to go ahead and check out that other video, you can go ahead and go to our Helium 10 website. You can go ahead and dive into our listing analyzing tool, click on that learn button. You can go ahead and tune into that next video so that you're just not left on a suspenseful cliffhanger and you can learn what's next. Well, before we sign off, I want to remind you all of our upcoming Bigger, Better launch. Now, you do not want to miss this upcoming webinar. Helium 10 has been working tirelessly to help sellers navigate the e-commerce landscape with innovative strategies, key takeaways, and the latest trends from the biggest players in the market, Amazon and Walmart. Joining this webinar is the only way to be the first to know about the biggest features and innovations from Helium 10 this month. We got new advertising attribution tools that's better than Amazon and will save you time, new cutting-edge market data to transform your seller competition or to transform your selling experience, and new in-depth competitive insights to outperform the competition, high-level tips and tricks to add extra value to each tool, and so much more. So be sure to go ahead and click on that link below and go ahead and check out helium10.com/launch, and you won't find this information anywhere else. So be sure to tune in as Helium 10 launches more product news, updates, and releases. So go ahead and be there. So that's it for our weekly buzz this week. Oops, before I forget, this Bigger, Better launch is tomorrow. It's Thursday, June 16th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So be sure to go ahead and register and tune in. Well, that's it for our weekly buzz this week. Don't forget to like the video below if you are watching on YouTube and to leave a comment on what you'd like to see us include in future episodes.